Road-over bridges, also called ROB or flyovers, are frequently provided to cross railway tracks without having a need to wait for opening of a level crossing gate. They provide direct access across the railway tracks. But once a decision is made to provide a road-over bridge, the next immediate question comes, what should be the width of the ROB deck? This video is about the same question. Watch till end to understand all the three cases. The deck width of ROB is decided based upon the approaching road, whether this road is a national highway or a state highway or a major district road or a local municipal road. Basically, the carriageway of the approaching road or the type of highway decides the deck configurations of these ROBs. There are standard documents published by Indian Road Congress which can be followed to have guidance on this matter. Bridge deck configurations of 6-lane and 4-lane national highways and 2-lane highways have been defined by Indian Road Congress IRC in special publications, SPs, published by them. The details of these special publications are as follows. 6-lane, 4-lane national highway bridge girders are normally provided in twin arrangements. It means that for 4-lane highways, 2 lanes are provided on one girder and other 2 lanes are provided in second girder. It helps in minimizing the disruptions of traffic in case any emergency repair is required in one of the girders. Bridge deck configurations for 4-lane, 6-lane, national highways and 2-lane highways are given in IRC SP 84, SP 87, and SP 73 respectively. Now we will discuss their deck configurations one by one. Bridge deck configuration of 6-lane national highway is given in IRC SP 87 as shown here. As mentioned earlier, the arrangement is of twin type, 3 lanes on one girder and other 3 lanes on second girder. Each girder serves one direction of traffic. The carriageway provided on one deck is 14 meters. Footpaths of 1.5 meters clear width are provided on both extreme ends of the 2 girders as shown. At both extremes of deck, 2 RCC crash barriers have been provided of width 450 millimeters. 100 millimeter extra projection of deck has been provided at both ends. The footpath and carriageway are separated by a double W-beam barrier of width 400 millimeters. If we add all these elements, the total RCC concrete deck width is calculated to be 17 meters. One side slope has been provided in both girders. The direction of the slope is towards the outer side. So in short, it can be said that this deck has overall width of 17 meters to accommodate a carriageway of 14 meters. Bridge deck configuration of 4-lane national highway is given in figure number 7.4a of IRC SP 84. As mentioned earlier, the arrangement is of twin type, i.e., 2 lanes on one girder and other 2 lanes on second girder. Each girder serves one direction of traffic. The carriageway provided on one deck is 10.5 meters. Footpaths of 1.5 meters clear width are provided on both extreme ends of the 2 girders as shown. At both extremes of deck, 2 RCC crash barriers have been provided of width 450 millimeters. 100 millimeter extra projection of deck has been provided at both ends. The footpath and carriageway are separated by a double W-beam barrier of width 400 millimeters. If we add all these elements, the total RCC concrete deck width is calculated to be 13.5 meters. One side slope has been provided in both girders. The direction of the slope is towards the outer side. So in short, it can be said that this deck has overall width of 13.5 meters to accommodate carriageway of 10.5 meters. So far, we have discussed 6-lane and 4-lane national highway cases. These bridge deck configurations can be adopted for ROBS being constructed over national highways. But in India, there are many cases where highways having carriageway of 7.5 meters are there, and flyovers are supposed to be constructed over them. This single carriageway of 7.5 meters caters to both sides' traffic. Therefore, there is need of having bridge deck configurations matching to this requirement of 7.5 meters carriageway. This is specified in IRC SP 73. As flyovers and road-over bridges are normally constructed in built-up areas, therefore, Figure 7.5 of IRC SP 73 can be followed for adopting deck configuration in such cases. Here, single bridge girder deck is provided which carries 7.5 meters carriageway, 2 footpaths on both sides with 1.5 meters width, and 2 parapet walls at edges having 0.5 meters width. So overall, the total deck width becomes 11.5 meters. In nutshell, a bridge deck of 11.5 meters is required in order to accommodate a carriageway of 7.5 meters as per IRC SP 73. To have a better arrangement, this configuration can be further modified as follows. Here, crash barriers have been provided to protect the pedestrians walking on the footpaths which were not shown in the IRC SP 73. These were the 3 cases where engineers have to decide the deck configurations. So executing agency can decide and modify these arrangements for a better and safer arrangement. With this discussion, some general principles are emerging, which can be followed in general. Please remember these general principles that must be followed in deciding the deck configurations. If traffic on the girder deck is one way, then provide one footpath at outer edge and keep deck slab top slope towards outer edge. If traffic on the girder deck is one way, then provide two footpath at both edges. Deck slab top will have both side slopes with crown in the middle. So this was all about the current topic. Tell us your topic in comments section on which you want to watch a video. Subscribe All About Bridges channel to watch more such content.